is Strange, episode 2. I was here playing episode 1 a while ago. And now I'm going to be playing Now I'm going to be playing Life is Strange, episode 2, and I hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys if you guys want to comment or say how you think in the comments, I will be responding to everybody. Alright, let's play some episode 2. I'm excited to be continuing everything. Same, fams. Same. I'm hyped as wheels.
Previously on Life is Strange before the storm.
Previously, Life is Strange.
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some manners.
Hey! Dickhead!
Get the fuck out of here!
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Hello, Black Hal.
Chloe, do something!
Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman? That was my dad. And that woman was definitely not my mom.
All of the emotions in this game make me want to freaking cry.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then... just... sorry.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Don't get in trouble again?
Trouble is merely the byproduct, Miss Price. What's at issue is your attitude. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Attempting to sabotage the academic goals of one of our top students, Victoria Chase. .
Academic goals like doing her own homework? Because I thought Blackwell had a zero-tolerance policy on plagiarism.
Excellent suggestion. Stricter punishment for students who violate Blackwell's code of conduct is next on our agenda. For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended.
Chloe, you tried to get someone suspended?
Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf. And we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same Mr. Prescott.
The hell I was! I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
Reassure Mom or calm Wells.
Principal Wells, I know this looks bad.
Thank you for your validation, Miss Price. May I continue? With your permission?
Sorry.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far.
Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Miss Price?
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel. Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you or...
Trick her?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, thank God.
Mrs. Price, this revelation may color the situation some, but it in no way absolves your daughter.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
What? Are you insane?
Your discipline is still pending, Miss Price.
Ray, She loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy...
Victoria Chase.
How fitting. Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next, unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
I don't know. I don't like Rachel anyways.
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility. I am truly sorry it has come to this, but Chloe will have the chance for reinstatement in the fall. Her actions, beginning now, will be weighed heavily in that decision. Do you understand me? Both of you.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I ever do.
Chloe? We understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray?
Come on, Chloe.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Meet me at the junkyard later?
You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price?
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip.
You know I was supposed to have today off, right?
Sorry that my totally fair and impartial hearing inconvenienced you, man.
It's been pretty long. I'm sorry, kind of dropped off the face of the arrest.
Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here. I had big plans for adding to this collage. Oh well. Bongo was a stray cat before we rescued her. Then she got run over by a car. Moral of the story, no one's ever really rescued. Wonder who will grace this space after me. Trusty keeper of my graffiti pens. You've served love how every time someone tells me how much potential I have, it's right before saying how I'm wasting it all. Maybe Chem was the class I hated the least. If Chloe leaves Blackwell at 11 a.m., going 100 miles per hour, how long will it take her to get as far away as fucking possible? I should write a poem to mark the occasion. Something with imagery. Absolutely, positively the best concert of 2008. Too bad it's time to go. Finally, what I actually came here for. Jackpot. Wait. What the hell? Damn it, Justin.
Heyo, had to borrow your stash. Desperate times, you know? I promise I'll get you back next week, Justin.
Fuck every inch of this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me...
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay. But try to make it fast, will you?
Later, Skip.
Later, Skip.
Looks like David's here. Awesome.
Holy shit, did you get Will's text about the fire? You okay? Yeah, you? Yeah, I'm just in my room. Hey, after Tempest, you wanna hang out?
Max would have loved this shit.
Because of a generous grant from the Prescott Foundation, Blackwell will be offering several new courses next fall designed to nurture the artistic gifts of its students. Art 101, Visual Concept, Intro to Composition, Intro to Ceramics, Intermediate Photoshop, Intro to Character Modeling and Animation, Photography, Independent Study. By invitation only. Special thanks to Caroline Prescott.
Drugs are free here. Man, why didn't anyone tell me before? Blackwell's criminal element strikes again. Better go before Wells pins it on me. What could the Tempest use more of? All that's left is to get arrested. Another letter to Max. That I'll never send. At least Journal Max won't abandon me the way real Max did.
Max, when did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I ask because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this shit town. We've had it. It's bye-bye Bay. But instead of just ghosting it like someone I know, we're gonna leave a trail of destruction in our wake. For Rachel, that means bringing a fucking forest down. I know, crazy. But guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In unrelated news, I finally got my ass suspended from Blackwell, and Rachel got booted from her play, which strangely sucks even worse. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout, but I'm not. It's just another chapter of fuckery in the story of my life. So yeah, burning bridges literally and academically. That's how you make an exit woman. Chloe, the exit wonder. So the mustache drove me to school today. Yep, that's where my life's become even worse. He thought the ride was like a tell me how things are gonna be from now on opportunity. You'd be proud of me. I kept my mouth shut like a good little girl or a good little serial killer. That's more than one way to skin a David. Had a dream about Dad again, the one where I was there when it happened. It seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? Max, ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and an ass beating by Drew, football jock and all-around angry teenager, maybe even getting soft in my old age. Spoke to Elliot, too. He was super nice as always. He wanted to hang out, as always. And I was non-committed, as always. Poor guy, he's super persistent and he must be trying to give a shit about me. Speaking of giving a shit, I actually played a game with Steph and Mikey this morning. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I have the energy to constantly care that much about anything. I probably should be concerned about how little shit I give these days, but that would mean giving a shit, shouldn't it? Chloe the Catch-22. Max, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, when is she finally going to talk about Rachel Amber? Fine, you nosy bitch. Here it is. Rachel Amber is the most popular girl squirrel, and she's super into hanging out with me all of a sudden. Like this morning, when she pulled me into the drama lab and asked for my expert opinion about true love in front of the whole class. I told her true love is bullshit, of course. Mr. Keene, the drama teacher, actually seemed to agree with me. Then Rachel brought me to her dressing room. Gotta say, that was the quickest I've gone from meeting someone to helping them get dressed. But that's Rachel. She doesn't give a fuck. She just lets it all hang out. Then Rachel hatched this crazy plan for us to skip school together that involves jumping into a train, you know. Like kids ditched school in the 60s, the 1860s. Stay tuned, Max. I have a feeling there's a lot more to tell you. Chloe, Love Doctor. Did we ever play Two Truths and a Lie? You would have been terrible at it. We would have called it Two Truths and Oh God, Can I Take It Back? Sorry for lying, please. The guilt hurts. Two Truths and a Lie should be a class of school. Feel like I learned a lot. For example, Rachel is ambidextrous. She's a Leo, and she's from California. I also learned that I still have a lot more to learn about lying. Rachel read me like an open book. She saw right through my yoo-hoo face-punching story. Basically, she's a human lie detector. Have I mentioned that we were on a train? It was pretty cool sitting there and watching the world fly by. Then we jumped off it and wound in some crazy-ass park north of town. Captain Chloe Bluebird, Scourge of Academy Bay. Max. With all this Shakespeare shit going on, I thought I'd write you a sonnet. Then I realized that rhyming is hard and nothing really rhymes with Rachel, which seems fitting, given that I've never actually met anyone like Rachel before. With Rachel, everything is a game of some kind. I had to use my breaking and entering skills to get this viewfinder working, just so we could spy on peeps at the park. Rachel was hilarious, making up dialogue for them, and I actually had my own mocking some tight shorts wearing a speedwalker. After we watched some old couple South Base, Rachel decided it was high time we unsobered ourselves. So we hatched a plan to stay away from these yuppie picnickers, and since it's Rachel, the plan involved elaborate acting and more improv on my part. I killed it once again. I still never caught dead on stage, but this type of acting I can get behind. Our hard-earned wine in tow, we journeyed forth in search of more fun and games. Chloe, the unstabler. Max, I don't even know. I don't. First off, was your money on Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I fuck it up? One moment, I'm having the day of my life. The next moment, I'm awkwardly confessing feelings for her like some dork, asking the head cheerleader to the prom, and she blew me off because, of course she did. But wait, that's not all, because as soon as Rachel leaves, I found a car. My dead dad's fucking car. This twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be my life. So I smashed it up, obviously. And then I passed out, had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back in the park, and Rachel set herself on fire. But enough about me. How was your day, Chloe, the twisted, shattered, and ugly? Okay. How do you describe Rachel? Oh shit. Rachel Amber. I've been trying to find the right words ever since we met. The crazy thing about Rachel is that I really should hate her guts. I mean, she's a straight-A student beloved by everyone at school, including students and teachers. She's super into acting, and I hear she even does modeling on the side, which I imagine her district attorney dad and Stepford housewife mime support her, and it sounds like a recipe for awfulness. And yet, Rachel somehow is nothing like the privileged golden child type you'd expect. She's not like any type, actually. She's probably the most surprising person I've ever met. That's not just because when we meet, she was helping me take down some skeevy assholes at a rock show, but it's just the feeling she gives off. Like when you're with her, anything is possible. Fuck it really sounds like I have a crush on her, doesn't it? Here's hoping she reveals something really horrible about herself soon, like a stamp collection or a love for cat memes. A love for... shit, my bad. A love for cat memes. Something to make her a little less indescribably awesome. You can't trust normal people, just ask Rachel. Her dad seems like the most normal guy on the planet. The most normal guy on the planet, but he also turns out to be a cheating dickwad. Come to think of it, maybe what is normal? Well, that sucks. Well, sucks is that Rachel and her parents actually seem to get really along. Honestly, out of both of the parents, I just like Ross just a little, or the dad just a little bit more than Rose. Just a little bit. Just because, I don't know, I feel like there's something going on with, I feel like there's something going on with Ross. Okay. I hope all of you guys are doing pretty good who are watching.
But whenever I needed to bum one, no one here smokes. Fuck this place. Hey, Elliot.
What brings Chloe Price to school on a Saturday morning? Nothing good, I bet.
I, was suspended.
Wait, really? Holy shit!
I know. I'm surprised it took this long, too.
Do you want a hug?
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, it sucks for Rachel, too. She was kicked out of the play because of me.
She'll live.
Harsh, man. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I thought I should come early to grab tickets. For the Tempest? You said we might see it together.
Oh, right. Good call.
Did you get my text? About hanging out afterwards?
Sorry, Elliot, but I'm probably gonna hang out with Rachel. She might be pretty bummed about missing the show.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I better go. My mom is waiting to sick her attack mustache on me. Her boyfriend. Don't worry about it. See you around, Elliot.
Yeah. Later.
Taking pride in Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts. Wells's car. Crushing spirits must pay pretty well. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Elitist Blackwell bird. At least I'll have plenty of free time to take up skateboarding again. If I feel like it. That's what they do best here at Blackwell. Empty things out and toss them aside.
It's about damn time.
David, please.
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
Can we do this later? I don't think I can handle another fight right now.
And who do you expect to handle things for you? Your mother?
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you'd try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? Like how to have no job? Or how to be a soldier?
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means? What kind of opportunity you gave up? Do you want to work at the diner?
Someone needed my help.
Who? Your friend Rachel? Because I think the daughter of the DA is going to be just fine. I need your help. Me, your mother. We need to get our own house in order. Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
Chloe, I don't want to fight.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen,
I care about
dude.
your mother very much. And you too. I'd like for us to start over. What do you say?
Sure. Reset button pressed.
I am glad to hear it. From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Mom.
Chloe, I'd like you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance to prove it.
Mom, you can't be serious.
David and I have discussed it, and we feel this is the only way for us all to have a fresh start.
Let's go, Chloe. Quit stalling.
Fine. You want to see my shit so badly? You know what sucks even worse than invading someone's privacy? Doing it for no reason.
You're awfully smug for someone who just got kicked out of school.
Chloe, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
I forgive you. You were under a terrible influence.
I just worry about you, but that's no excuse.
Joyce, you can't start apologizing now. This will only encourage her.
That's enough out of you, David. We need to start treating each other better. And that means all of us. We need a new beginning. A new chapter. One that will involve the three of us together.
What does that mean?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
No fucking way!
Chloe, after everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
Mom, I know I fucked up. I'm a fuck-up. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry? You don't even know what you're apologizing for.
I've been shutting you out even though I've needed you, and you need me, and I know that. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me. I'm sorry I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else. It's about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
There is no home. Not if he's there.
Chloe.
Let her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.
Let's go and give her 1 second.
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down? Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Ugh. This thing is a mess. But maybe I can fix it. If this beast will ever run again, the first thing it needs is a new battery. Wonder if I can find one around here. Guess I was pretty pissed at Rachel last night. Amazing that someone I just met could have made me this angry. Max and I used to go there all the time as kids. I think it shut down, but who knows? I wonder if I'll ever ride one of these again. You're a long way from the beach.
Here's a side of Arcadia Bay they don't put on the postcards.
This thing looks somewhat new. Maybe the battery still works? Wow. Shitty ride, drug dealer. Really thought crime paid better.
I used to love opening up the diner with Mom before school. I guess those days are now officially over.
What are you trying to hide under there, Hood? In official car speak, this is the thing that makes the other things do their things. Here we go, the pick of the litter. American Rust. Sounds about right. I think I'm all smashed out. For now. Damn, you cigarettes.
I know one fire that doesn't need any poking. A pirate flag? Wonder if there's treasure buried nearby.
Hi, Amy. I understand you're here to discuss an exciting new direction for Arcadia Bay's most elite private school.
Exciting is the perfect word, Stan. Thanks to a generous donation from the Prescott Foundation, Blackwell has begun shifting its focus to fine arts.
That sounds fantastic, Amy.
We'll also be adding a 5th year of classes to offer students a jump on collegiate-level creative skills.
This junkyard is massive. I'll explore more after I take this battery back to the truck.
Oh, snap. Do you know who'll be running the program?
Well, Stan, currently we're interviewing some well-known photographers, Gabriella Walker and Mark Jefferson, to name a few.
Good things in store for those Blackwell students. Thanks for filling us in, Amy.
Anytime.
You're a long way from the country club, guy. Now this is a Vortex club I wouldn't mind joining. Gotta love a place where even Christmas looks depressing. Puddles, bottles everywhere, and not one bearded drink. Damn. This thing needs more love than I can give right now. In the meantime, maybe I can spruce it up a bit. While an escape hatch could be nice, I should probably cover over this massive hole. Probably a good idea to cover over this with something. I bet if I look, I can find something else to fix inside the truck. I bet if I look, I can find something else to fix inside the truck. Maybe there's another light bulb I can put in here. Okay, let's see what else this trash heap has to offer. Today, you begin an exciting new life as a floor mat.
Here's hoping for a holiday miracle to light up my ride.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, I've had the busiest day ever.
I figured. That's good.
These magazines are so gross. Who would look at this?
It's all fun and games till this guy enslaves everyone.
This could cover that torn seat and look awesome doing it. I always wanted a pet snake. Instead, I got David. Fuck everything.
Thank you for everyone who viewed. I'm going to stop doing this and I'll play later. Bye bye.